Got a Civivi. Civivi. Yep. Will it spin? Yeah, come on, man. 10th anniversary spin or 10-year spin. I don't know. This Civivi Baklash. Twill carbon fiber overlay on black G10, black stonewash 9CR 18 MOV. And say that 10 times. Whew. All right, come on. Come on, come on. All right. All the components, paperwork, stickers, cleaning cloths, more stickers, and a fairly big knife. Yeah, that thing's a handful. Okay. Man, is that nice. Wow. You know what? I think I have another backlash. I'm gonna look real quick. If I have, and I've done a video on this, I think we'll make this one super quick. But yeah, I think I have another backlash, and I mean, look at that thing. Come on, man. That blade, that handle. Wow. I mean, I I must be losing my mind because I checked. I don't find any backlash. No Civivi backlash video. But boy, something tells me that I'm very familiar with this piece. I don't understand it. I mean, it's possible that I just had one and then never did the video on it. That's a real possibility. But neither here nor there. We're going to do this thing. Let's do it. Do it to it. All right, get out the way. Move. Get out the way. I think there's something else to that. I don't know what. Oh, this black too. Look at that. That carbon fiber on that G10. It's just soft. Nice. Yeah, this thing. Centered blade. No chance to fail it. I'd almost say that I could adjust that and make it a little lighter, but it snaps out there just perfectly. So I don't think I'm going to bother with it. I mean, we'll take a look at the action from the perspective of, cleaning it up, putting a lighter oil on it. And that could do it. The other thing is I could just run it a little bit and that'll make it more fluid for sure. But wow. And with that 9CR, I mean, this ain't no $75 knife, right? Yeah. This is a budget knife, man. Let's get in there. Let's open up the budget piece. Screws in from the correct side. That makes me happy. T8 on the scale. I don't think the pocket clip screws got to come, but man, is it close right there. And I don't want to mark it up. So I'm going to pull it. Yeah, I don't want to mark it up, man. Run that screwdriver right next to that screw. And sure enough, it'll take that black off of there. And I know if it was me, and this knife will end up over at Timber's Edge. This is a Timber's Edge knife, 100%. It'll be over there for sale. But if it was me, I'd see that little mark, and my eye could never not see it ever again. Every time I pick the knife up, I'd see that little mark on that side of that pocket clip. Well, that screw doesn't want to come out of there, so I'm going to leave it in there. It's fine. All right, we should, I got to get that other screw right there. I mean, it's got the tiniest little bit of oil in there, not much. and really nothing on the bearings. So, I mean, we may be able to improve it. I didn't really see anything in there, so I think I'm just going to wipe down what I got. There's some fingerprints and stuff in here, so we'll be able to get those out. Look at the skeletonizing on these liners. I mean, they chopped them up big time. That's how you do weight reduction right there. Had a computer program figure out how much they could mill on that and still leave the integrity, man, because, wow, they took everything they could off of it. The pocket clip, it's already got probably as much tension as it's going to have. See how close that is together there? It's packed in there pretty good. Let's get the little pieces and parts. The captured pivot is one of those, the Civivi. It's got the little cutout on the pivot itself and then a little nib on the scale. There's a little nibbler, a little nib there. Is that a real word? A niblet? I guess that's where nib comes from. Like niblet corn, right? The things that, right? All right. Towels out of our way. Let's see, there's a little nib right there. There it is. Let's go, yep, bearing down, cage up, based on my definition. You may call it differently. Could be the closed end and the open end. That would definitely be appropriate. But unfortunately, I have a knack for making myself sound foolish and uninformed. It's taken years of practice to get to that point. Lifetime, you could say. Nice. Oh, come on, man. It's like it jumped right out of my hand, but landed right at my feet. Thought you got away, got over the fence, made the tree line, and bam, got caught. Is it reversible? Yeah, it's got a reversible pocket clip. That's a pretty cool feature. I mean, it doesn't benefit me in any way, but it has to help your knife sales. You know, there's a percentage of the population that are left-handed, and if they can get your knife and it ergonomically makes sense to their hand, right? All right, how are we for action here? I think I'm a little tight. Matter of fact, I know I am. But I'm going to run it a few times before I reset it. I mean, I can't fail it. And it's got a hollow ground blade. Look at that. Beautiful black stonewash going on there. 3 more flips. 1, 2, 3. All right, let me adjust that pivot a little bit, see where we're at. Yeah, it was quite tight. Let's try that. Oh, I got a little wiggle in there. Can't be having that wiggle. There we go. Nice. So it's been a while since I've done that, but you know, when I'm twisting these, I'm going back and forth like so, this way. Then I'm going up and down this way, see if I've got any play on that pivot this way, this way. But then I also kind of twist it a little bit to see if I can get it to rock it all that way. And then I tend to, when I do this, I'm going back and forth for sure to see if there's any play. And then I just kind of twist a little bit, see if I can get it to wiggle. And this thing is solid as Plymouth Rock, man, or Chris Rock, or The Rock, or Rock Cocaine, or a Rocket. All right, let's talk about this action. I mean, it's smooth, hydraulic. Can't fail it. It's got wonderful jimping here, and it's got a little swoop at the very end of it. So get my finger on it. It's got me. Just pull back, man. It's going to go. Yeah, wonderful. Let me try Spidey Flick off that blade. Nah, too much detent. Got the thumb, though. See, I can get more tension with my thumb than I can that Spidey Flick. So a little down pressure and then throw it out, and it'll run from the thumb right here. Yeah, buddy. Access to the lock bar. This is lowered a little bit. Wonderful harsh jimping on the actual liner, the lock part. And so reaching in, catching that jimping is pretty intuitive. Pretty good stuff. So, I mean, all in all, I'm going to give it an A minus. It's pretty solid. It's a solid A minus, though. Very nice. Ergonomics, yeah, wonderful contours. Just layup right here for my fingers in the back. Locked in behind the flipper tab that's got this excellent jimping on the lock, jimping on the flipper tab. Not so confident, very confident. Yeah, this thing's just going to go whoop, find itself like all the way up there towards very confident. And it's got a needle of a tip, which assists in that assessment. Because if I'm coming forward with this type of tip on it, I mean, it's going to be hard to resist that going forward, to be honest. Big piece of leather, a belt loop. I mean, this thing will push through all of that type of debris. Yeah, really nice. Reverse grip, solid as it comes, man. My middle finger locks in behind the clip head. These fingers lock in behind the flipper tab, and then my thumb, it's got this away contour that my thumb just locks into. So this is extremely powerful grip right here. I'd much rather go this way, and I can get it. I can't really cap it, but I'm locked in behind the flipper tab here, so I do believe this to be a strong grip. And hey, I thought about getting like a little log, and then I could set up here and like smash this into it and kind of do some of that. And so I may do that. One of the concerns is I don't think I can do it under this camera because the camera is only, so far above the tabletop. And so I don't know what I could do. I guess I could set it off to the side or I'm not sure. But anyways, back to this piece. Yeah, that's a nice grip there. Pocket clip, check. All right. Yeah, over the thick stuff through the woods to grandmother's house, and that thing runs wonderfully, man. The cutouts in the clip allowed nice finger hold to grab on, pull that out. It's got excellent tension. It's going to retain it right where I put it. This is jean size material as well. This is like triple stitched, a little thicker, but yeah, very nice in the pocket right there. And the tension on it, when I reach back for this in that pocket, it's going to be right where I left it. Yep. And it's going to come out of there pretty easy. Safety. Yeah, I can't contact the blade there, and the tip is recessed. So clip's awesome, tip's good, and I'm confident I can handle this knife any way I want, and I'm not going to catch the sharp part. I do want to check that detent that's holding it closed. Hear it click in there? Yeah, really nice, solid. There's no shaking this knife out. I want to check the lock too. Yeah, solid. Wonderful. All right. Well, 9CR 18 MOV. What's up? Big, tall, hollow ground blade. And super sharp. Yeah, wonderful. All right. Price and availability. Civivi Baklash with the carbon fiber insert into the G10, and it's all murdered out, blacked out, gorgeous. Yeah, so these are going to be right around $50, and I would venture to say you could probably find this one over at Timber's Edge for maybe slightly under $50, and then if you've got a discount code, I'd get you closer to $40. I mean, is this $40 worth of knife? I'm gonna say it's a bunch of knife for $40. Yeah, jimping on the spine, choke up spot here. Yeah, I mean, I think it's hitting it's out punting its coverage. Yeah, this thing's pretty solid, man. I like it, and I love the looks of it too. It's a large knife. It's not an extra large knife, but it's a handful, and very cool. Yep. Civivi Baklash. Appreciate y'all watching. Hey, if you're looking for one, check Timber's Edge. This one will be over there, and it'll either be for sale or out of stock. Both is possible. Appreciate you.